Meanwhile, NATO says it has enough evidence to show Moscow has breached international law by sending Russian troops to fight inside Ukraine. The claim came after an emergency meeting of NATO and Ukrainian officials in Brussels. CCTV's Sandra Gathmann has more.
Mounting evidence of Russia's role in the Ukrainian crisis prompted an extraordinary meeting of NATO and Ukrainian military officials on Friday, where the two sides discussed fresh reports of Russian troops inside the country and options for Ukrainian forces battling pro-Russia separatists.
Despite Moscow's hollow denials, it is now clear that Russian troops and equipment have illegally crossed the border into eastern and southeastern Ukraine.
Russia is being accused of sending up to 1,000 of its troops, as well as tanks and artillery, to separatist militants trying to destabilize Ukraine, just as Ukrainian forces had begun to make gains.
Russia's ultimate aim is to alleviate pressure on separatist fighters in order to freeze this conflict, which would result in further tragedy for the people of eastern Ukraine.
An approach many increasingly see as incongruous with attempted peace talks between Ukraine and Russia earlier this week.
When foreign troops are on your territory and when they are ready to move forward, it's difficult to talk about political solution, while military option is already being exercised by the Russian Federation.
NATO countries will be stepping up financial contributions to new trust funds aimed at revamping Ukraine's military capabilities to deal with any possible aggression. If NATO allies and indeed European leaders meeting here in Brussels on Saturday agree that Russia's actions constitute an indisputable invasion of Ukraine, there may be little choice left but to once again toughen sanctions against Moscow. Sandra Gathmann, CCTV, Brussels.